they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return, it's McKenzie. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert. Caught left side, Williams. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Each defender ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a dump off here, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. It's your reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
You know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Out. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards, the pickup there. Now Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Herbert gonna throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Herbert. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all...
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Pass on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Johnson now to return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Here's Watson. Able to find Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Watson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. To throw, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now all eyes now on Tyler Bass. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Right there, it's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say goodnight from Las Vegas.